mostly things on television and film. And I had a friend who was doing voice work, and at that time, this was a long time ago, there were not a lot of people doing it. So he told me I should just send in a resume to a production house that was doing a lot of ADR work. And they brought me in and they literally trained me on the job. So amazing. They don't really do that much anymore. I was really blessed. My training, again, it was mostly theater and improvisational comedy. And I had been a dancer, so I was used to doing things on stage mostly. And had studied with mime teachers and improvisational teachers, and that really lended itself quite well to doing the voiceover work. It required a lot of improvisational stuff when I do it for television or film. And then when it came to the actual Japanese anime, then my stage experience helped a lot because it's a little bit larger than life most of the time. Actually, I had done it last year. It was for Battle TV Athletes, and the character was Tanya. She was a beastie girl. That's how they described her. And she was part girl, part animal, I guess, very feline. And she would have tantrums often and be not unlike an animal. And then she would do chanting and wild African dances. And she was just very bizarre, but a lot of fun. This character is Tanya from Battle TV Athletes. She was very feline, but she would do a lot of things like, I'm Tanya.
A lot of theater, and one of the people in the play I was doing some voice work, and a lot of her friends involved in the business came to see the show and started using me, and bang, zoom. Everybody always notices when somebody has a cute or unusual or beautiful voice, but I really think you connect with the characters when you're a good actor. So I would say if you love to act, regardless of your voice, you'll probably make a better voice actor, any kind of actor. And so if it's something you love to do, art. It's always technical differences, I think. Acting always begins with just trying to communicate something the best way you can. So it's just whatever medium you're in has different technical qualifications you have. So if you're dubbing into another language.
I was referred by a friend to work on a show called The Power Rangers in a Walla group, which is a group of people who do the background sounds for a scene. Mainly like if you're in a restaurant and you see the main actors doing their dialogue, you see people in the background, moving their lips, but they're not actually saying anything. And later in the production, after they've edited the entire scene, then they add what's called a walla, and that's just normal noises that you would hear in an everyday situation. So I started doing that, and then I was given larger roles and different lines and things on the show, and I worked my way up to actually doing some regular roles. Actually probably the strangest role I ever had was I was hired to do a film called Chairman of the Board. And
in Japan, I was 15, and already I could get the radio program. So I was the youngest DJ in Hiroshima, Japan. So
I started out doing voices in school and getting in trouble for it, and just kind of creating characters that were living inside my mind. And I always had a feeling that I would be involved somehow in animation. I just knew it was something I was going to do. I didn't know how, but I was determined to do it. And a dear friend of mine was a sound engineer on Robotech, and he was engineering the sessions for the auditions, and I asked him if I could come and watch, and he said, yeah, good idea. So I came down and I crashed the audition, and I got a part in Robotech, and that's how I started out. It's the first thing is just to listen and look for a while and kind of see the character in action. I like to see the wild side of the character, to know where the character will go. If it's a more and then of course I lean on the director or the client, the producer, to give us feedback on which direction to go. Yes, more like that, or make her a little younger. And then I think I focus in on the age of the character.
Wow, it doesn't look like you're on your next on the arm. But if I'm on, I'm Fuu Umi. Wow, pretty good. I'm Hikaru Fuu. I'm Umi and Princess Emerald. I'm Makona.
And I'm Zagato. Great. And you're all in what?
Magic Night Rayearth.
And what are you holding there? You're holding something that looks weird.
These are our characters. This is my Fuu Umi. This is my boyfriend, Dario. Let's say Dario.
What do you have there, Julie?
This is my Hikaru Fuu doll with her little flame arrow sword. And Umi and the princess. This is my baby.
Again, this is my dog shadow.
Well, you don't have your statute.
I don't know my statute though, so.
It's because he didn't bring it. He didn't want to lose it, right? He wanted
I have it up there.